Welcome back, everybody. Let's get into our trending topics of the day now, and quite a few of them, and changing all the time, I have to say. This always happens, but this is one that when we woke up this morning, it was trending the top of the pile. But yeah, it's Khomotso Diale is trending, and a very big trending topic. And I think that this is, you know, what happened is, I think it's on the back of what has happened with Gardee's daughter, unfortunately. And so people are just saying, you know, why is the reaction so different to the passing of somebody like Khomotso Diale, who was also, you know, brutally killed. And, you know, then we're just saying, you know, criminals must be treated the way they are. And they're talking to how the EFF actually reacted to it, but not the same reaction, you know, obviously with what we're seeing here. So there's just a lot of talk about this. It really is. It's not, I suppose, a nice time to talk about this, but it is trending, and it's quite a big one, saying that's great that xenophobic criminal Khomotso Diale from Operation Dudula must always or every day be dealt with accordingly. They think as Africans we must be separated from Africa, not to unite and fight the enemy. So, you know, it's just, it's a whole big conversation.
And I think the sad part here, and coming to the saying, this is why comparisons are odious, because in the end, in the final analysis, people have lost lives.
Absolutely.
People have lost loved ones, and that ultimately is the biggest tragedy here.
Yeah.
Regardless of what people on Twitter may see and, you know, feel like having lengthy discursive discussions about, the reality is there are families somewhere who are hurting.
And as we speak right now, the next trending topic is another family that is devastated right now. And of course, the story of Gardee's missing daughter, who was found dead in Mbombela. The body of the politician, Hillary, was found with head wounds, and of course police investigating what's going on. And, you know, she went missing. She was with her 3-year-old daughter shopping, and that was the end. You know, the daughter was obviously found, the little 3-year-old, but you know, Hillary unfortunately is no more. So just a devastating story. We speak about this far too much, the brutal murder of, and let's not only talk about women. I mean, this happens to everybody and too many people in South Africa.
And this is it. It seems that life is way too cheap in South Africa. And this one, the hashtag Gardee, the death of Hillary Gardee, and the Khomotso Diale one somehow then becomes linked, which is what I'm talking about the comparisons. I really don't care for comparing anything at this point.
Absolutely.
The fact is, people, the Khomotso, the Diale family, the Gardee family have lost their loved ones, and maybe there should be a little more sensitivity around these losses.
Yeah, and that's when you start not liking social media, is when you open up and you see these kind of comparisons, and it's not right. But let's leave it at that. And if you want to participate in those kind of conversations, go for it. But yeah, not fun. But here's one that is sort of, look, it's a thread. It's Newscafe Woodmead. This jumped up as a trending topic. It's quite a long thread, but, you know, if I could just sort of give you a little bit of a brief around it. Now, this is just one person's experience. Now, remember this, when we talk to trending topics, we are reading what is trending on social media. So what we're saying here is not necessarily fact or not. I'm not too sure, but this is what's come up, and obviously we'll keep watching these stories. But somebody asking a question, and it's called, the Twitter handle is the Digital Shrink, saying, you know, what is happening at Newscafe in Woodmead? So on Friday night, that was the 29th, it was my birthday, so friends and I decided to go and spend the night there. It's my first time there. I'm keen. Prior to this, my mom tells my friend and I, please be careful. My mother is a gift, or has a gift, so I knew to be even more careful. Anyhow, sitting having a good time. We're sitting outside. I look behind me. I see a woman dancing happily inside. 30 minutes later, this woman has passed out. She's knocked out. No, man, I see the bouncers then carrying her out, and what's odd is my friends and I seem so concerned, but everyone else is cool about this. This woman can barely walk. They take her into a Mercedes, so my friends and I are thinking, okay, maybe that's her friend, but we're still very worried. Shocked at how this all happened so swiftly, but we're thinking naively that the bouncers won't let anything happen. In plain sight, there is no ways this could be human trafficking. Anyway, it carries on and then says, my male friends try to find out what's going on. The same bouncers are dragging her to the same Merc. Are these women friends? What is going on? And anyway, the bottom line is that she's taken photographs and there's commotion, and then they take one girl out of this Mercedes and put her into a BMW and they speed off. And the two girls into a Merc and they speed off. Guys, what is happening? I'm so confused. We feel so guilty. Tonight I read about women going missing in this club. What is going on? In plain sight, and that's the thread. And then everybody just starts talking about, posting pictures of people that have disappeared in the same club at the same time, and they just don't know what's going on. So please be vigilant, but that is the trend right now.
And that's News Cafe Woodmead. Next one is hashtag, it's not Biggie, it's Beggy Tele. Beggy, not Beggy. Beggy. Beggy Tele. So the reason why Beggy spelled like that, Tele, is trending, it's spelled like that, is because Chico Twala, he was of course arrested, and he assaulted some Johannesburg city of workers who were outside his house to fix a cable or something.
With a plastic firearm.
And he thought they were actually stealing the cable, so he says. And then he approaches them with a toy gun, so he says, and then proceeds to rough them up. So he gets arrested, and then he releases a statement after that. This is Chico Twala, and he says, finally, I got arrested for pointing a toy gun to two men whom I thought were cable thieves who caused a blackout to 6 houses at my recording studios. For me, my arrest is a victory to me and defeat to all the evil people who portray me as a mafia who is behind the Senzo Mayiwa killing. My arrest is proof that I'm not above the law and I can be arrested if any person lays criminal charges against me. No one is above the law. And where the Beggy Tele comes in, he says haters on social media claim that I bribed judges, police, including that way spelled Beggy Tele, whom I don't even know, to protect my son who is accused by haters of killing Senzo Mayiwa, and it goes on. But that is why Beggy Tele spelled like that is trending, because Chico wrote it like that in his statement.
Well, there you go, Beggy. Liverpool, you know what's happened. You saw it in the sports news. They're on the Liverpool in the Champions League final in 5 years. Isn't this amazing? Their third Champions League final that they're there. So
the bigger thing is they are on Operation Fat Alles.
That's it again.
They won the League Cup. They're in the final of the FA Cup. They are now in the final of the Champions League, and of course they're still in the running for winning the EPL.
Operation
I think they'll
Fat
get two. I think they'll get two, but we'll see.
I like that. Operation Fat Alles. Okay. That's what Liverpool are on their way to do. So let's take a look quickly at the question of the day now. The question of the day: with Eskom having implemented stage 2 load shedding until Monday morning, what do you think is the answer to South Africa's power crisis? There we go, at Morning Live SABC. Please let us know what you're thinking.
Right, and that, of course, is where we leave the regulars. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll speak to the DA Shadow Minister of Public Service and Administration, Dr. Mimi Gondwe, about the DA saying that they will be laying charges against the public servants who actually fraudulently received the social relief of distress grants. So please stay with us. That conversation after the break.